Welcome to our Maximize Maintenance ROI with AI Diamond event today. Today I will take about 1 hour to present you about the enterprise asset management return of investment with AI. The agenda today we have three parts. The first one we will introduce a little bit about Hitachi solution and also talk about overview enterprise asset management. And the second part, we will show you walk through Dynamics 365 Enterprise Asset Management feature and function. And the third one, we will show you the Hitachi Enterprise Asset Management AI solution and demo the real case. And the last one is Q&A session. Based on Hitachi solution is a group of Hitachi group that we have mother company in Japan. We have a long experience in technology, and we also provide a Microsoft application and technology. With our global system integrator, we provide advisor service industry and technology expertise and also implementation service to Microsoft technology. Based on the technology that we provide to the customer, we provide enterprise resource planning (ERP), customer engagement or CRM, and also the field service automation solution, power platform, and also the AI and data analytics. And our industry focus and expertise is related about the manufacturing, bank and finance service, insurance, retail, consumer packaged goods, and healthcare service. Hitachi solution, we have the location to support the customer around the world. You see from the map, we provide service in Canada, US, Europe, China, India, Japan, and also in Southeast Asia. And in Southeast Asia, we established the office around this region in Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Taiwan, Philippines, Australia, and New Zealand. And especially in Thailand, we have the office at Park Silom, at the Silom area. And we have the member on consulting and helpdesk and also the technical team, more than 70 people in Bangkok. And the service that provide for the Thailand customer is ERP, CRM, e-commerce, technical service like a power platform, also the helpdesk. And the Microsoft technology that we provide to the customer, not just only the ERP, the CRM, we also provide like a digital application, infrastructure, data and AI, and also business application, and also the security. Because we are the global Microsoft partner, so we have the reward that Microsoft provide to us every year, start from last 20 years ago that we become the Microsoft partner. And you can see from the screen that last year we also get the winner of Dynamics 365 Finance and the government. And also we are the finalists on the supply chain and CRM side. And not just only the Microsoft that recognize our competency, but also you can see that the consulting company like Everest Peak also rating our capability to be like a leader in Microsoft Business Application ERP service. So we are one of the top partner that provide excellent service on this Microsoft Business Application. And also on the CRM side, the Everest Peak also rated us as a leader also. So that is our recognition in our competency. So let's come to see about the event today. So I would like you to imagine about your organization today. What is your enterprise asset management system in your organization today? So each system is reactive or proactive. If you have the system that are reactive, it means that the asset you have the issue and then you react. Or you can proactively maintain the system or the asset with the system and can reduce the trip or any broken down of your machine. So that one is the point that you need to consider and try the way to improve on your enterprise asset management. The challenge that you're facing today in the asset management system is because you think that the system need to be improved and also can utilize more. So today the objective of this event, we would like you to understand more about the asset management challenge and also understand how Dynamic 365 Asset Management can address this challenge and learn how Dynamic 365 Enterprise Asset Management can process, plan, and execute by the standard function. And also show you the real example and also show you how Hitachi AI can provide you smarter maintenance system with our AI solution. So currently, enterprise asset management face many issues. You can see that because currently the oil price increase significant, that can make the maintenance cost increase higher. And also, many companies have a lot of fixed asset and asset in the company. So some company we have a limit visibility on the asset and don't understand the performance and the condition and the detail of individual asset and it takes a long time to investigate and get the inside data. And many also organizations also rely on the people and also have a lot of manual process on Excel paper to maintain the maintenance system. And some company cannot control the maintenance cost. End of the month, maybe they face significant cost increase to maintain the machine, or also take a longer time to maintain the asset internally in the organization. And also they are growing the demand on the technology to apply that technology to the enterprise asset management system. For example, in some company would like to link with the IoT sensor to monitor 24 hour the asset condition, asset temperature, and any key parameter that each company would like to keep monitoring on the high value asset. And the pressure to reduce the operation cost on every organization face the same issue there. And we would like to show you a standard function of enterprise asset management of Dynamic 365, which is the next part. So you can see from the screen that Microsoft provide the infrastructure on cloud called Microsoft Azure. So on top of this Azure or cloud infrastructure, Microsoft provide Microsoft technology like Power Platform, Power App, Power BI, and also provide the business solution like Dynamic 365 Finance, Dynamic 365 Supply Chain, Field Service, Customer Service, and also Mixed Reality. And on the maintenance part, you can see that at the top of this chart, you see that because Microsoft have the feature to support the enterprise asset management, so the system allow you to manage the asset. For example, you can track the asset location, see or monitor the detail of asset, which provide a multi-level structure from the top level of asset into the lower part of the asset like the component or sub asset. And the asset register provide the deep detail of each individual asset like the insurance, the buying price, the depreciation, and also the detail about the technical information. And apart from the asset, system also provide the spare part control to keep monitoring the inventory of spare part and also planning min-max level of spare part in your warehouse. And maintenance schedule will allow the user or planner to plan when you need to maintain the asset. And also the maintenance part will allow the planner to input the breakdown maintenance into the system and also put like a preventive maintenance plan into the system, a checklist for management. And when the maintenance plan created in the system, The system will automatically create and work order to let the technician or skilled people to going to maintain the asset. And at that time, the system also keep monitoring on the budget and the actual cost that is skilled people work on the asset. And also for the planner, system provides schedule board that allow the user to plan the skilled worker to utilize them on the particular asset that required. And not just only the cloud system, the system also provide a mobile application that can allow the user to work remote on the mobile. User can request like a maintenance request via the mobile application, or the skill worker can also execute the maintenance order via the mobile. And all history transaction data also keep in the system to let the planner or the supervisor or the manager to see the performance of the work order or maintenance order, and also checking about the report and KPI for each asset. And also in case that you have the maintenance loss, the system also record about the loss to maintain the asset like a daily basis, weekly basis, or monthly basis. That also the full function from end to end, from acquire, manage, maintain, and retire the asset. So that one will help the user or the planner who support to use the asset management system in the ERP or supply chain side. The next one, let's see what is the plan or the roadmap that Microsoft will be improved on the asset management feature and function. So from the table that you see on the screen, we spread the development of the asset maintenance system to be 5 levels. The first level is the lowest part we call the reactive. So the reactive is something that the technician system that wait until the machine broken down or have the issue, then the maintenance team send the people to fix the maintenance issue. So that one is we call reactive. It take time, it's not efficient. And the second level we improve to be the next one we call the scheduled maintenance or preventive maintenance. This level, the company will have the system that can plan on the maintenance plan. So that one allow the user or planner to identify the plan that need to maintain for each individual asset. Like this machine need to refill the oil every 1,000 usage time, or this car need to change the mobile, change the oil and bearing every 10,000 miles that you said. So that one we call the preventive maintenance. And the third one we call the condition based maintenance. This one is become nearly real time checking. So the system will provide like a IoT sensor to be able to keep record of real time data from the asset. So the sensor will send 24-hour data like a temperature into the boarding room, and when the temperature of the machine reaches to the ticker point, then the system will alert or warning to the planner to release and work order to maintain the machine. That one is more advanced than the preventive maintenance and need to have the like a real-time data from the system. And number four is the next level we call the predictive maintenance. This one use the capability of AI to track the historical data of each individual asset, when it's fixed, when it's broken down, when it have an issue. So based on that historical data, the AI can predict when that machine will have the possibility to broken down again in the future. So based on that data, the AI will also recommend to maintain that asset individually. So this one also can help you to really advance preventive on each individual asset. And the last one we call the level 5 cognitive maintenance. So this one we use AI which can autonomous action everything on the asset process. So the AI after detect about the period that the machine will be fail, the AI will autonomous create the work order and also autonomous assign the skill technician and available date and time. And then after the information already pending, the autonomous AI will create another and release to the live people at the right time. So that one is the highest level of the maintenance system. And Microsoft has the roadmap to improve their enterprise asset management to be the level 5. So now let's come to see individual asset management feature out of the box function from the Microsoft. So Microsoft Enterprise Asset Management provide basic function like asset management data, like asset hierarchy, asset location, meter and counter that user can update the counter in individual asset. The system record historical data, document management like a checklist, and technical note or technical information, the data of individual asset that is important like a warranty, insurance, the list of the spare part and spare part control, and the type of fault and the fault detail that technician facing on individual asset and the asset life cycle state like starting, execution, maintenance, stop and end of life. And also the fixed asset indication is mean that the asset that you procure from the procurement and also the cost that relate with the maintenance also linked with the financial side. On the reactive maintenance, the system allow the user to plan to maintain the fixed asset or asset in the system. System allow the user to manual create a work order or the system create a work order automatically based on the maintenance plan. The work order can manage the life cycle status on the system. The work order can provide the checklist and also update or measure on the service level. And if they have any feedback from the technician, the system allow the technician also update the detail like a feedback, any note, and also system also forecast the part that necessary to use in the future for this individual asset. And if the work order require the special spare part or indirect material, the user can also create a procurement request from work order and submit to the procurement department to purchase important spare part or the material that required to maintain the order. And also on the preventive maintenance planning, the system allow the user to set the plan based on the timing base or meter base, or the maintenance plan that are based on the loading. For example, every day, every 2 day, 3 day, or every week. So that one can also create the work order to send the maintenance people to fix the problem. And also on the maintenance, we record on the job type, the maintenance schedule, the accurate date and time to start the work order. And also in case that the user found the fixed asset or asset have the issue, they can also create the maintenance request to the technical team. And beyond the maintenance system, the Microsoft Dynamics 365 also provide analytics and report, and also predict the maintenance based on the historical data, and also provide the IoT sensor that based on the condition of each fixed asset or asset that the sensor send to the boarding room. The next one is about the detail of each feature and function, like asset hierarchy. The user can track the detail of asset from top level into the lowest level and see the relationship of each asset level. So the technician team can see the information and understand the accurate relate effect of that spare part or the asset part. And asset capitalization give the information about the value of the asset from procure, depreciation, and also any insurance or any warranty on that. The life cycle manage about the status of asset, like starting, execution, and on process, on stop, or in the work order that maintain the asset. So that also possible to monitor and track real time. For the maintenance plan, system allow the planner to plan the way to maintain the asset based on time basis or meter or counter basis. The plan will start date and activate or deactivate when the planner wants. And also the plan will keep the plan line like a detail of the maintenance, like some line maybe mentioned about the routine maintenance, some line maybe mentioned about the urgent maintenance, something like that. So in case of the maintenance planning, you can assign a maintenance plan to individual asset or based on the location, because some maintenance plan need to link with the maintenance location, because the location is quite far from the company. So in order to reduce the transportation time and cost, so we would like to maintain the asset, multiple asset at a single location. So that one also possible. For the maintenance schedule, it will allow the detail after the maintenance plan create. The system will keep monitoring the plan. If it leads to the timely or the counter that mentioned in the plan, the system will automatically create a maintenance schedule to let the planner understand that it's the period to send the people to maintain the machine. So that one is the maintenance schedule, and you can also see in advance of this maintenance schedule. And for the user can create maintenance request by manual or by ticker that you want the system to automatically create. And the spare part control system provide the procurement that relate with the spare part. Also, in case that you don't have the skilled worker to maintenance and work order, the system also provide PRPO to hiring the outsource or the supplier to maintain or fix the asset in the company. And we also have the function to manage the plan, to help the planner to plan the technician based on the skill or certified, in order to find out the right people to maintain or maintain the asset. And also, if you found the right people, you can check also that availability of that worker or skill worker on the planning board. So the work order is a system that can create a work order to maintain or fix the issue that asset have and broken down. Or in case that the worker that perform the work order, they can also get the checklist and any technical assistant note that can help them fix the line method. And also when they complete the work order, they can update status of work order like finish or complete or stop the work order. And also able to record the labor hour, working hour, and also spare part consumed or indirect material used for that individual work order. And all that work order record into the system. Dynamic 365 will record all costs that relate about the spare part, labor, or external service into the costing management. And you can compare that cost with the budget that we provide on the financial side. That can help the company to control the maintenance cost is not over than the budget that provide on the monthly basis or yearly basis. So apart from the execution, Dynamic 365 also provide the report and analytic part. So based on the data that you use on the Dynamic 365 maintenance system, provide historical data like a work order history, scheduling history, asset event history. So that one is easy for the planner or the user to track the history and find out the transaction. And also not just only the execution, the system provide the KPI on the asset management, like the mean time before fail or mean time before service, and the count of the work order, the cost summary. So that one can improve on the maintenance team performance with our KPI. And also on the document side, the work order or the document, image or video can attach with the asset or the work order in the system also. Apart from the report, they also the user can also view the data on the dashboard. You can see on the screen that they have the several dashboard that show out of the box function of Dynamics 365. The user can inquiry the asset bomb or spare part, the capacity load, and also view the summary data or click into the analytic part to show the dashboard and KPI online from the Dynamics 365 solution. And also, in case that the user would like to work remote from the company, Dynamics 365 also provide a mobile app. So based on the mobile app, you can let any user use a mobile app and work remote. So the user can request like a maintenance request via the mobile, or the technician or skill worker can go in to fix or maintain the asset based on the mobile and record the feedback like a status, the labor out, or the spare part usage via the mobile application. So that is quite convenient for the user that using the maintenance system. For the IoT sensor, Microsoft provide the facility that you can connect the IoT sensor with individual asset. So the condition of asset can monitor 24-hour real time and can view on the dashboard inside the system. That one is also made to improve the preventive maintenance to be the cognition maintenance system in level 3 that I showed the chart earlier. And also Microsoft provide the AI capability in the asset management. So based on AI capability, you can chat to find out the detailed information in the asset management module. And also let the machine learning acquire the historical data and predict the maintenance and the behavior of the asset individual. And also based on that information, the system can optimize schedule and show you the real-time data in front of the screen that you can see as a sample. So now let's see the real demo of Dynamics 365 system. In order to shortcut the process of demo, I will explain a little bit about the process that we would like to show you. So you can see that the system that show on the chart here is the picture that the maintenance request created by the user. That is the initial point of the transaction that user can create in the maintenance system. So if the request is approved, system automatically create a work order and send the technician to fix that issue immediately. So that is the fastest way. But on the process that you create a work order, the system also allow the planner to input the we call the maintenance plan or maintenance law that set up for individual asset. So that one also automatically create a work order when the time is reached to the plan or the counter is reached to the point that you set in the plan. So that way can reduce the manual and let the system keep monitoring when we should do the maintenance law or when we should do the maintenance plan for each individual asset. Based on these three original can create a maintenance schedule before we confirm to be the work order. Why we need a maintenance schedule? Because in some time they have multiple work order come together from maintenance request or maintenance law or maintenance plan. So before we execute the work order, the planner maybe sometime would like to consolidate the request, the maintenance law or maintenance plan that leads to the schedule to be a single work order. So that is the benefit that we have the maintenance schedule to let the planner reallocate or consolidate multiple sort of requests into the single work order. So when we see into the details step, we split to be three pillar. The first pillar we call the maintenance planner. That one is a predictive maintenance job that assign the maintenance plan based on the counter or based on the timely basis into individual asset or into the group of asset that are located in the single location. So that is a part that the system allow the planner to do. And the second one we call the maintenance supervisor or planner part. This one, the system will automatically create the schedule based on the plan that the planner create at the first pillar. So when the system detect that is the time that should maintain the asset, the system will create we call the maintenance schedule line. So the line will show the detail that need to maintain each individual asset, require which people with skilled people or when it should be maintained each asset. So based on that information, the planner can consolidate and create and work order. So after the system create the schedule, the planner will come to reschedule, adjust, and also consolidate multiple schedule line to be a single work order. And then the technician or the team maintenance team will create the work order, schedule the work order to be the right time that have technician available or have the material sufficient to do the work order. And after that assign the skill people or the work the technician to perform the work order. And when the technician going to perform the execute the work order, he can check the checklist, tick the checklist and update the situation and feedback any detail, register labor out that they use, register the spare part that used, and also any indirect material that used on to execute that work order. And after that, he can change the status from the planning execution to be finished and closed. And that one system will send the data into accounting side and compare the actual cost with the budget. So that is the full process from planner, supervisor into technician who execute the work order. And based on this, I show you some screen that you can see the real system will look like. So this one is a setup maintenance plan that you can see that in each plan, you can tie up this plan to the individual asset, also tie up into the asset group in a single location. The plan will show that the preventive will be based on the time or based on the counter. For example, you can see that the forklift first law of the maintenance line is the forklift need to create the preventive maintenance every 1,000 hour usage of this forklift. Or based on the timely, it need to maintain this machine or forklift every quarter. So that one is the setup of the maintenance plan. And from the maintenance plan, you can assign that plan to individual asset or the location, which is a group of asset. Okay. And if the asset plan is active, you can set that maintenance plan effective date and end date in the system also. And after the system create the plan, every day system will find out the maintenance plan and create a maintenance schedule. So you can click the system to run by manual or set this running by automatically everyday running. So when the system detect that each asset is reached to the tickle point in the maintenance plan, the system will create a schedule line here. The schedule line will show the detail of the maintenance order, like expect date, what is the asset number that need to maintain, and the type of job to be preventive based on the counter or based on the timely, and also show the location that technician need to do the maintenance. And sort of this schedule line is come from the maintenance plan or maintenance law and the service level that required. So that one is a detail that's sufficient for the planner to prioritize the schedule line and also create the work order. So after the planner see the service level and also try the schedule line, they can convert the schedule line to be the work order. So the planner can choose individual schedule line to be a single work order or consolidate multiple schedule line to be a single work order. So from screen, you can see that the user can convert to be the work order. So when the work order created, the system will give more detail. For example, this work order is for which fixed asset and where is the location, the sort of this work order from maintenance or preventive, and it come from the timely base or counter base. And also when create this one, the technician supervisor can assign the right people like a skilled technician and the date and time that available and set the schedule date and time here to be able to reserve the time slot for that technician and also inform the shop floor people that we would like to maintain this machine this time and this date. And after confirm this one, the system will change status to be start. So it means that this work order is already start, and the technician can go in to maintain the machine, and also put the quite important information like the labor hours, spare part usage, indirect material usage. And during perform this work order, the status of work order is shown in progress. You can see the sample in the screen. And between the in process, this is a screen that the technician can record the how and the expense or any spare part or any indirect material usage. After finish, the order can change status to be complete, and the system will record the real time, the activity date and time that close and ending this work order. And after finish and complete, the system will show the actual cost compared with the budget and also send data into the accounting to record the debit and credit in the accounting system automatically. And also at the same time, the planning board will show the real time to the planner. So every work order that already assigned, so the planner can see that this work order show in which date, during which date to which date that perform the work order. And also this planning board can show the detail of each work order that plan to happen in which date and what time. And the planning board also can see on the skill worker view. In case that you change this one to be a skill worker view, it means that you can see that each worker or technician have the booking on which date and what time. So that one also can utilize and better allocate the technician to another work order or new work order. Let's come to the next part that Hitachi solution. We have developed Enterprise Asset Management AI, and I will show you about two scenarios today. The first scenario is asset management. We call the maintenance request triad agent. This one is we developed the AI agent that can help the planner to detect the duplicate maintenance request. Because in many organizations, when the user face the issue from the asset, they send the request duplicate or multiple round to the planner. So the planner will difficult to manage and confused about the request because those requests sometimes is difficult to detect which one is the real one and which one is duplicate and which one is higher priority than which one. So that one it take like a longer time and effort to admin the request from the multiple user. So that one is AI will come to take a role. So I will show you the sample of the AI, how it works on the video clip that I show here.
So what happens next? The maintenance team spends more time reviewing requests manually. They struggle to identify which request is the real or the main one. Priorities get misaligned. And worst of all, response time increases. This is exactly where the maintenance request triage agent comes in. The agent is designed to handle a large volume of requests, detect duplicates, and classify them intelligently. The maintenance request triage agent is an AI-powered backend agent in D365. Its purpose is very simple. Automatically analyze incoming maintenance requests and decide, is the request valid? Is this a duplicate? Which request should be treated as the main request? Most importantly, it does all of this without changing the user experience. The agent runs in the background and processes requests without requiring changes from the users. Operators still log maintenance requests exactly the same way, but now the systems become intelligent. How the agent works. Let's break down how the agent makes decisions. When new maintenance requests are created, the agent evaluates it using multiple key parameters. Number one is asset ID. The agent groups related requests for the same machine and same asset, and if multiple requests refer to the same asset, it flags them as potential duplicates. It also takes into account the scheduled execution and timing. It checks if requests are targeting the same time window or downtime period. Overlapping schedules increases duplication probability. It also takes into consideration the maintenance request time. Requests created close to each other in time are likely duplicates. Say, for example, we have multiple operators reporting the same issue within 10 minutes. It also takes into account the existing request, whether it has already been converted to a work order or its current life cycle status. New requests may be automatically linked or deprioritized based on this. And last but not the least, it considers fault details and description. Some maintenance requests may lack details and description. The maintenance request triage agent compares these descriptions, fault categories, and failure types in assessing which are the duplicates and which is the main maintenance request. Even if wording differs, it identifies similarities and patterns. In this case, our team created multiple maintenance requests for the same asset ID with different levels of details. Some may have a different maintenance request type. Some may be lacking in description. Others may contain more details than the other. Let's say, for example, here, let's look at the asset fault. So we could have asset faults or symptoms already presented and created. It also may differ in service level. It also may be different in description. So what the agent does is that it looks into your asset ID, it looks into your execution date and time, your created date and time. It also looks into the current lifecycle state or the status, or whether a work order is already created for the maintenance request. And of course, the completeness of the description and the fault descriptors. The agent reads and classifies maintenance requests, detect duplicates, and assign categories and prioritize these maintenance requests automatically after running in the background. Intelligent decision logic. Using these aforementioned parameters, the agent performs triage. Step 1. It detects duplicates. It compares new requests against existing requests using asset, time, and fault similarity. So the product of the triage agent is actually an email to the stakeholders stipulating that there are duplicate maintenance requests. and marking the master maintenance request or the main maintenance request. And with the aforementioned parameters, it detects duplicate detection, mainly for multiple maintenance requests created for the same asset, for the same time frame, and similar fault similarity. With this, it identifies the main request, select the most relevant request based on the earliest valid entry, the most complete information, and based on active or confirmed status. It marks all other requests as duplicates and links them to the main request, such as this one. So the decision is the other maintenance requests are marked as rejected, and the AI agent selected MR000129 as the main maintenance request for the asset TCM-101. It also tries to suggest priority level, suggests failure category, and it routes to the correct maintenance team. So as you receive this email product coming from the maintenance request triage agent, and you go back to the system, initially we have all these maintenance requests done for the demo. And after running the maintenance request triage agent, it tries to identify the main request and marks the other duplicates as rejected. So when I click refresh, as you can see here, that in this case, only the main maintenance request is now under the new status, and the other relevant related requests are marked as rejected. So comparing the process, without the agent, we would expect multiple duplicate requests, manual filtering by maintenance team, delayed response, and higher administrative costs. Now with the agent, we can expect clean, consolidated request list, a single source of truth for the request, faster work order creation, improved maintenance response time, and most importantly, the maintenance team focuses on fixing the issues and not sorting the requests. This creates significant value in a manufacturing environment by reducing response time for breakdowns, improving maintenance efficiency, better prioritization of critical assets, reducing noise in the system, and higher data quality for analytics. Since maintenance requests are the entry point for the entire maintenance process, improving this step has a ripple effect across work order management, scheduling, spare parts planning, and cost tracking. Maintenance requests are a key trigger for work orders and maintenance execution in Dynamics 365. To summarize, the maintenance request triage agent transforms a chaotic manual process into a structured, intelligent workflow. Instead of asking, which request should we act on? The system already tells you, this is the main request. Proceed with this. And that's the power of AI in asset management. Not replacing the process, but removing inefficiencies and enabling faster, smarter decisions. As additional information, when the triage agent marked the main maintenance request as the master, the other related maintenance requests are marked as rejected. To know why these are marked rejected, the users can actually go into your maintenance request and look at the notes. The triage agent automatically logs the reason why these maintenance requests are marked as duplicates. So in this case, it says that it is rejected as duplicate because it is for the same asset with the same maintenance request type, with the same fault, and the schedule is within 24 hours. It also mentions that the master maintenance request, which is the MR-000129, has the most complete asset fault. Thus, the other requests are marked as rejected, and the system keeps the main maintenance request as the one that we can proceed to create the work order. So the users can go inside each maintenance request ID and look at the notes. So we don't have to wait for the email to come in, and that we don't have to review the emails that I showed a while ago. In fact, the users can just consult the email and verify by going into the maintenance request and looking at the triage agent note as to why it is considered as the main maintenance request or why it is considered as a duplicate.
So you can see from the real scenario that the maintenance administration team can reduce significant time from this AI assistant. From the previously, they have a lot of request volume from multiple request duplicate. So the AI can reduce and help to improve on the efficiency. And the AI can find out single source of truth, which one is the highest priority of request, and also reject the less duplicate. So that one is quite helpful for the administration team to plan on the maintenance request and tackle about the multiple requests from multiple users. I will show you another scenario, which is we call the work order intelligent agent. So this agent will utilize from the historical data. You can see that they have many work order to like a maintenance to multiple type of the machine, and also have multiple detail. So in order to reduce setup or finding detail from the junior technical or skill worker team, the AI agent will find out the similar historical work order that have the similar context, the same machine, the same maintenance type, or any issue that facing on a similar work order. So based on that historical data, the AI will recommend the detail to the current work order. For example, it will recommend the estimate labor hour use, and also suggest the spare part or the checklist need to be checked based on the previous work order. What is the checklist should be checked, and also the note that previous or historical work order have, and also relate any information that the technician maybe would like to show on the current work order. So that one is the AI capability that show on the live screen here.
Microsoft Dynamics 365 Copilot Agent in Asset Management. Here we're looking at a newly created work order in Dynamics 365 Asset Management. At this point, the work order already contains the key information required by the Copilot agent, including the asset, maintenance job type, and fault symptom. As soon as the work order is created, the Copilot agent automatically analyzes these details and searches completed historical work orders for similar maintenance scenarios. The agent looks for relevant matches based on the asset, maintenance job type, fault symptom, and previous repair history. Based on those historical work orders, the agent generates recommendations to help technicians perform the work more efficiently. Let's review the recommendation. The first section provides suggested hours based on actual labor consumption from similar completed work orders. Next, the agent recommends spare parts and materials that were previously used to resolve similar issues. It also extracts maintenance checklist activities from historical work orders. The recommendation includes worker remarks and solutions documented by technicians who successfully completed similar repairs. In addition, the agent provides relevant repair history for the asset. It also identifies any supporting documents associated with the asset. Finally, the agent provides a confidence score indicating how closely the historical work orders match the current maintenance scenario. All of this information is consolidated into a single recommendation to help technicians make faster and more informed maintenance decisions. The same recommendation is also automatically sent to the assigned technician via email. The email is simply a summarized version of the recommendation shown here. What makes this solution powerful is that it transforms your asset management system from a transaction system into a learning system. Every completed work order improves the next one. Over time, you build a powerful, searchable knowledge base without changing how technicians work.
So you can see that you can gain the benefit from this work order intelligent AI. You can improve a lot on the technician utilization, and also our technician can focus only the real issue or content, and AI will help them provide like insight detail that necessary to perform the work order. So it help to improve design, seek information, provide detail of troubleshoot, and also less time to all the paper or like the working preparation time, and also that can provide the knowledge for the worker or the decision team to improve their repeat work order in the future. So that is all that the work order intelligent agent can provide. So the last part is about the question and answer. So if you have any question related with this seminar event, you can contact our Hitachi Solution team. I will happy to answer you any question that you have. And thank you for watching nearly 1 hour on this session. And see you soon on the next session. Thank you. Bye.